As all things have been and arose from one by the mediation of one, so all things have their birth from this one thing by adaptation. Hermes Trismegistus, the Emerald Tablet. There is a legend. They say the emerald tablet was found in a tomb deep beneath the earth, in the hand of an ancient mage. It wasn't made of ordinary stone, but carved from a single emerald. On its surface, not words, but symbols glowing from within. Those who tried to read it literally argued, translated, searched for keys, but those who stood in silence before it began to see. What does it mean to begin to see? To see is not about eyes. It is about inner recognition. When the text is no longer read, it is revealed. When symbols begin to resonate without words, you look at a sign and feel the answer, not through logic, but with your entire being. The world stops being external. A tree becomes the tree of life, a melody, a message, silence, a question. To see is to recognize not form, but essence, to find yourself in what you once merely observed. It's when you no longer read the text, it begins to echo within. When symbols become mirrors. To see is when the outer world is no longer background. You see because the tablet is not an inscription, it is an initiation. What is the Emerald Tablet? The tablet is attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, half god, half man, the one who knew how the laws of the universe mirror one another. This text is not philosophy and not religion. It is a formula of creation. Who wrote it? Some say it was Hermes Trismegistus, a sage, a demigod, known to the Egyptians as Thoth, to the Greeks as Hermes, the messenger of the gods. His name, Trismegistus, means thrice great, great in word, in wisdom, and in deed. He was not just a philosopher, he was an architect of meaning, one who knew how to unite heaven and earth into a single formula. But there are other versions. Some believe the tablet is a remnant of pre-Atlantean knowledge, a fragment from a time when consciousness was still woven directly with the energy of the word. And some say no one wrote it, because the tablet was not made by hand. It was born of a state of being. It appears only when a person reaches the inner frequency capable of receiving truth, unfiltered. So maybe the question isn't who created it, but when it will begin to awaken within you. The emerald of the tablet is no accident. It is the crystal of clarity, a knowledge that does not fade with time. Why emerald? Not gold, not granite, but a green gem glowing from within. Because emerald is not just a precious stone, it is the stone of clear vision, the bridge between earth and sky. Its color is green, the color of the heart, the color of the awakened soul. To the ancients, emerald was a crystal of divine knowledge, a vessel of eternal memory. Alchemists believed it revealed truth beyond words. It did not merely hold knowledge, it radiated it. And more than that, it was a symbol of the indestructibility of truth. The tablet may lie buried for centuries, but it never dims, because the truth it holds is untouched by time. Just like you, when you come into resonance with it. The tablet inspired alchemists, mystics, magicians. But it was never just a text. It was a key that opens from within. That which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below, to accomplish the miracle of the one thing. This phrase is not a metaphor. It is the very structure of being. Everything you see on the outside reflects your inner order. Everything that happens in the body resonates in your destiny. Every thought reshapes the configuration of the field. The inner and the outer are not separate. They are one vibration, reflected across dimensions. And when you don't just understand this, but feel it, you begin to create not by accident, but by awareness. The tablet continues. The force rises from earth to heaven and descends again to earth, uniting all things, and ends with the words, "Thus was the world created." One formula, one rhythm, one law, reflection. Everything that happens in the body resonates in your fate. Every thought reshapes the field, inner and outer, not divided, but one vibration mirrored across realms. And when you truly feel this, you begin to create not blindly, but consciously. This is the principle of reflection, the law of connection, everything to everything. But this is only the beginning. Its force is above all force. Its power is greater than any other. Not a force that dominates, but a force that unites. It does not control. It restores harmony. The force with which the world was created. The force that remains within you, even when everything outside falls apart. The tablet continues. It rises from earth to heaven and descends again to earth and receives the power of the above and the below. This is the alchemical cycle, not an escape upward, but circulation. Inhale, heaven. Exhale, earth. Truth is not in one or the other, it is in the movement between. And the tablet concludes, "Thus was the world created." Not through fear, not through struggle, not through division, but through unity and reflection. In you, through you, for you. Why is the tablet coming to you now? You didn't find the tablet, it found you. When you read it as just a text, you're not ready. But when even a single line begins to echo inside you, you've reached the threshold. Maybe you're tired of seeing life as chaos. Or maybe you've sensed that everything happening is too precise to be random. The tablet appears when you're ready to remember that reality is alive, that it's speaking to you, that it lives within you. It doesn't ask for belief. It simply shows, as above, so below, as within, so without. This isn't just an ancient text. It's a hidden message, a mirror you look into, and suddenly you recognize yourself. The tablet doesn't give knowledge. It changes perspective. Reality is not fixed. It shifts. When the one who observes it shifts, you can see chaos and live in chaos, or you can see a mirror and begin to transform from within. Your point of view is not just an opinion. It is a code of perception through which the world arranges itself around you. And every time you choose to look deeper, not only your gaze changes, everything does. Because you are the variable that reshapes the vision. After meeting the Emerald Tablet, you'll no longer be able to say, "I didn't know it was all connected." Because now you'll feel it. And that kind of knowing isn't just interesting, it gives you the power to choose differently. Not from fear, but from awareness. Not in struggle, but in rhythm with yourself and the world. This is initiation, when you no longer seek power, but remember that you are the source. You've always searched for answers, but maybe you were never meant to find the answers, but to hear the question echoing from the depths. One question, one law, one truth. What you are creates what you see. As above, so below. As within, so without. This is not the formula of the world. This is the formula of you. Only those who are silent before it begin to see. The emerald tablet is not read. It is remembered. And now you remember.